Thank you for being here. My first question is about not Cloud Linux, but shared hosting environment. So what do you think are the best future for a shared hosting environment and for a shared hosting provider?
Sure. I mean, shared hosting is still a growing market, and we see growth across the board for big players, small players, everyone. People still want to have simple way to host their websites without any administrative overheads, without have to deal with the actual technical details of hosting. So it will be here, even with all the cloud platforms and other hosting platforms, there is always going to be shared hosting, and it will always be in demand.
Thank you. So the second question is about Cloud Linux. If right now I am an hosting provider using Plesk or cPanel or common control panel, what I have to do to switch to Cloud Linux, and what are the benefits at least?
It's very simple to switch to Cloud Linux. It takes about 5 minutes on existing server to run a script that lets you switch. You reboot the server, and right away you get the benefits of Cloud Linux. And it will work with cPanel, Plesk, any other control panel that is currently on the market, or even self-made control panels. It still will work. We don't enforce any particular way to run PHP, or if you run Apache, Nginx, or Lightspeed, it will continue to work no matter what.
Okay, so the very last question is about scaling technologies. We are always talking about cloud computing, cloud hosting. What are the main advantages for scaling websites on Cloud Linux?
Sure. What we let you do with Cloud Linux is we let you limit the CPU and scale the CPU beyond some particular limit. So for example, today when you sell shared hosting, you would put 300 sites on a server, and if someone kind of outgrows shared hosting, you would start upgrading the person to dedicated server or VPS, which creates a bunch of problems. With our solution, you can actually say that now the customer can have 6 CPUs, 8 CPUs, 4 CPUs, depending on where you want to put the limit. And you can give them 1 gigabyte of RAM or 512 megabytes of RAM. It's up to you how much RAM or CPU you will give the customer, and it kind of merges the divide between VPS and shared hosting. You now have ability to run the system as a shared host, yet provide the feature of managed VPS without the overheads of managed VPS. You can scale customer from very cheap €1 per month shared hosting to very expensive 100 euros per month managed VPS solution, all without moving the customer from the same server.
Thank you very much, Igor.
Thank you.